it's Liv. Today I am bringing you 3 snacks for movie night / binge watching Netflix night. As always, these recipes are perfect for both vegans and non-vegans, so you can make them for all your friends and family, and I am sure they will love them too. Like last week, I'm going to post some extra photos from today's video on the vegan forum, so you can click the link below or the card to go check that out. Today's question of the day is, what is your favorite movie or show, or what are you currently watching right now? I think my favorite show has to be Parks and Recreation. It is the funniest show I have ever seen, and it's super addicting once you get into it. That is everything I have to say for now. Let's get into the video. Okay, getting started, get a loaf of your favorite bread. I used this, I think it was called Belgian loaf, I don't really know. And then you're going to cut it in this diamond pattern. You don't want to make the chunks too small, but you know, just kind of mimic what I'm doing here. And then just put it on a parchment lined baking tray. And then get 2 tablespoons of vegan butter melted, along with a tablespoon of finely chopped basil. I highly recommend adding minced garlic or garlic powder to this. I left that out and I definitely regretted it. So you're going to smooth this all over the top and in the cracks. And then you're going to take some vegan cheese. I'm using the Daiya mozzarella shreds, and just tuck that into all the little cracks. Then you're going to bake it at 350 for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's all melty and toasty, and that is it. For the brownies, in a food processor, you're going to add 1 cup of walnuts and 1 cup of cashews and process those until they are a fine crumble. So then just set those aside for a minute, and you don't have to wash out the food processor or anything. Add 2.5 cups of pitted medjool dates. These ones are super caramelly and super gooey and just perfect for this recipe. So you're going to process those until they are pretty blended, and then add 3/4 cup of cocoa, a little bit of salt. I'm using this pink salt, and then add in the crushed nuts. So then you're just going to process that until it is all smooth and looks like a thick, very malleable brownie batter. So then you're going to put that into a baking pan lined with some parchment paper and just start pushing it down as flat as you can with your hands. And then to make the edges, because I didn't want mine to be too thin, I actually just folded in each side of the parchment paper to make straight edges like this, and this also helped compact it a bit. And then just put that in the fridge for about 15 minutes, and then take it out, and I flipped mine over so that the top was perfectly flat like this. And then I spread some icing onto 1/2. You definitely don't need to include icing. You could also make like a healthy avocado icing if you want. I just made regular because that's what I know how to make, but you guys have seen me make icing before. I can link a recipe below though if that helps. So then I just took it out and cut it up, and that is it. You can store these in the fridge for a few days, or you can even freeze them and they will be amazing. A super cool potato hack that my friend Anya Snapchatted me a while ago was using an apple peeler or using an apple cutter for potato wedges, and this works so well. Basically all you do is just cut it like you would an apple, but because potatoes are not perfectly round like apples, you will have some that are a lot bigger than others, and this is just a bit of a problem because they won't cook evenly, like they wouldn't be cooked when the other ones were. So just take a knife and cut up the ones that are too big so that they're all a fairly similar size. Then just put that in a big mixing bowl. And it's totally optional to use oil. I added a little bit, but the spices will stick no matter what because the potatoes are wet. Then you're just going to add some paprika. This is probably about 2 tablespoons. Some dried herbs like parsley. I absolutely love using parsley, and some salt and pepper. Then just toss them up to get all coated and put them on a parchment lined baking tray to bake in the oven at 425 for about 40 minutes, flipping halfway through. The dips that we used were spicy mayo made by using Veganize and sriracha, as well as sweet chili sauce that I just bought, and ketchup. Spicy mayo is my favorite.
I like the classic ketchup. What's so fancy about these fries, other than the colors? They taste more like rustic.
I think when you leave the skin on.
Was that what you did?
Yeah. They're more like restaurant rustic. Oh, that's hot. The basil really comes through. Like it tastes really herby. Should put garlic.
Garlic.
That's what the original non-vegan recipes called for, was like garlic butter, but I didn't want to chop up.
I think this is my favorite.
Yeah, this is amazing. So stretchy.
The basil's really tasty.
That's fresh basil from my garden. Wait, I'll show them. Right there.
I'm not gonna move on for a while. We're just gonna finish this one.
We're gonna eat a loaf of bread.
What kind of sauces could you have for this?
I was thinking that.
Like a tomato one?
Yeah, if you made like tomato marinara. Oh, I should have done that. Brownie taste test.
But they're cold.
Yeah, they're raw brownies.
Remind me of Valera bars.
That's basically what they are.
I really like them. I think it'd be good if you like, sprinkle nuts on top. It's missing like a crunch.
I was supposed to. That's why I made you cut up the walnuts.
Oh. But they're still good.
Thanks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you make any of these, make sure to take a picture and tag me on Instagram at livshealthylife. As always, all of the recipes and all the links you need to know will be below. So if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys next time.